Well, hello.
Well, Ruby, did you notice anything about me today?
Wow, your hair looks amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I might have gone to your hairdresser.
Well, I've been trying to get you to go to...
Well, I figured, I'd give this candy floss a good old college try.
Well, listen. Roger is a marvelous stylist, really.
Yeah, he is.
I adore him, really.
And I think he did a much better job on me than he usually does on you. Don't you think, everybody? Look at that.
I don't know about that. I think you're pushing it a bit, but I will say you look pretty good.
It's not like that other hair I've been wearing, huh?
No,
It doesn't look like
it's
ramen noodles.
Definitely not the ramen noodles.
Should we get into the podcast?
I think we should.
All right, let's go.
If you like your tea with a side of shade, just sit right back, cause you've got it made. These girls are here to gab and tish, and they do it all with a sassy swish. Always dusted, never busted, it's true, don't you know? Always dusted, never busted, it's the Punching Judys show.
Hi, Miss Ruby. How are you today?
Oh, I'm good. How are you doing?
We are, it's been a good week.
Yeah,
I think.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Considering that it's spring.
It is.
Spring has sprung.
That is right.
What you gonna do for spring?
Woo.
What you gonna do for spring? What?
Woo.
I love spring, girl.
Oh, I do too.
All the pollinators are out.
That's right. I love the pollinators.
Bringing pollen to make things bloom and come to life again.
Or make your nose itchy. Do you have allergies, darling?
I don't.
Well,
I'm perfect.
I do.
Really, you?
Yeah, I'm allergic to you.
Oh, well. Is that why your lips are so big? You
That's
break out
right.
in hives? Oh, my God.
That's right. Hey, listen, at one point I thought I would have a drag name and it would be anaphylaxis.
Well, there's already one, I think.
Well, that's why I didn't choose that name.
Well, I guess that's
right.
a good
Hey,
reason
should we
not
get
to.
going?
Let's do it. Let's
All
dive
right.
into our favorite thing.
Favorite, lots of things to do and see. Favorite, all the things we love.
All right. Groovy, groovy, groovy. It's
Welcome
Ruba
back.
and Ruby.
Welcome back.
I was singing a little song there.
I know you were. Hey,
Groovy,
listen.
groovy, groovy.
Yeah,
Ruby and Luby.
Hey, what can I say? It's quite a week, isn't it?
I guess so.
Yeah, I'm kind of speaking of that sunshine, which we were speaking about
Just now.
it just makes me crazy excited.
About what?
Just life. I feel better about everything.
Well, I mean, that's good. That makes one of us.
I mean, I don't feel great. I mean, the world is still,
Ending.
what it is. But
Ending.
I feel big and I feel wonderful.
I feel big. I feel wonderful.
Well, I do. What can I say?
What are you doing? Trying to hug the world?
I am. I want to hug you.
No, I don't want that. Keep that nasty puppet hand away from me, girl.
Oh, you are so cruel.
You'll give me some kind of disease.
No, I will
Talk about pollinators earlier.
I would not.
You gonna pollinate me with those hands? Ugh.
That is not true.
My
Hey,
God.
do you garden at all?
I don't do anything.
I know.
Ruby, I have very limited skill sets. I can do drag.
I was talking to you about the pot garden out on the patio.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you were like, pot, I don't smoke pot.
I
was like, no, not the pot garden, the garden that's in pots.
Well,
and you're like, I've never been on our patio.
Yeah,
and,
no, I don't know Patty very well. But I'm sure she's nice.
She's fine.
She's nice.
She's fine. But yeah, anyways, I've been out in the patio doing a little bit of gardening.
Okay, yeah. What are you growing this year?
Well, I'm doing some snapdragons.
Oh.
I really like the way they look. They look like little, dragons.
Little snapdragons.
Yeah, they do. I like those. And, I've been working on that little Japanese maple that we have out there.
Oh.
You've never seen because she does not believe in going outside.
I do, just not
on our patio.
Not on scary, sort of rickety-looking balconies.
It's not like that.
The thing is, she weighs all of 10 pounds, so she doesn't have to worry about the rusty balcony that's outside of our apartment caving in on her and her falling 50 feet below. I do. So I leave the gardening to her. But if she's growing tomatoes, I will eat them because I love a fresh tomato.
Well, that reminds me of the Elsbeth episode where somebody fell off a balcony to their death.
Well, exactly. I think I know what you're trying to do now. She said, "Oh, Lavelle,
Lavelle, come on out here.
snapdragons."
Oh, you.
And then I'll just all the rusty screws will just come undone.
Well, that's exactly what happened in the episode.
There you go.
Although it was a murder.
Murder.
You know, I do love those. I do love those murder mysteries.
Do you?
I do.
Well, we should.
They're kind of fun.
We should solve that for you and make you a murder to be mystified by.
Well, you know, it's a little hard to kill a puppet.
Well,
although, you know, hey, listen, this
all
week...
takes a hacksaw, miss.
This week, I literally... This is something really fun.
Okay.
I literally discovered 51 episodes of Madame's Place.
Oh, wow.
Now, it's really hard to find. It's not something you can stream easily.
Yeah.
And I did a lot of sleuthing.
Imitating.
No.
Ripping off.
Really, and it was kind of fun. It was kind of fun, yeah. You know, I had forgotten all of the, you know, that she lived in a mansion.
Not
and
like
that
you.
She had her studio in the mansion, and
also unlike you.
she had a talk show, sort of like Joan Rivers, and her niece came to live with her.
Oh, that's kind of like me.
And it was really quite. Listen, I'm going to make you watch some episodes.
I'm going to have to. Is it like art, life imitating art kind of thing?
It is sort of.
Well, is that,
you know,
is
I've
that
always
what we're all
considered
about?
her to be sort of my spiritual.
Well, yeah,
aunt,
you're her spiritual successor.
I love her.
And
I love her.
or either
and
that or lamb
it was a
chop.
lot of fun. And, you know, I'm just going to kind of work my way through the episodes and hope they don't disappear off the internets before I get to all of them, you know.
You know
how that happens.
everything disappears nowadays.
Yeah. You don't watch a lot of TV, but I hear you've been watching that, what is that? That White Lotus?
Yes, I love that show.
Tell me, everyone keeps saying, really, you've
if
got to
you
watch
like-
this.
if
Really,
you like
you've got to
murder-
watch this. And
murder-
I've never watched it before.
Murder and Scandal, girl. Murder and Scandal.
Really?
This past week on The White Lotus was wackadoo.
This past week on The White Lotus.
Tonight on Murder, She Wrote.
Hey, you know, remember how you said you thought Elsbeth sounds like it might be murder you wrote?
Yeah.
You know, you're kind of right.
Well, when am I wrong, Ruby?
Well, quite often, actually.
My God.
But, you know, they start out with a murder at the beginning of the show, and
Yep.
then it's kind of, you sort of know who did the murder, sort of.
A spry,
You know.
older woman saves the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I
Murder,
think
She
you would
Wrote.
like it, actually.
Well, maybe, but it's not Angela Lansbury. So.
Well, yes,
I
but
just-
the gal that plays her, Carrie Preston, is real good.
Yeah.
Really good,
that's
honestly.
fair. I'll give it a try.
Well,
I'll give
you
it a
know,
try.
Just think about it.
Carrie, Miss Preston, I'll give you a try.
Yeah, you
I'll
should.
give you a try.
Yeah.
You know, since we are beloved in Hollywood, as we so aptly mentioned just the other episode.
That's right,
You
that's
know,
right.
We are well known amongst our peers. I'm
Yeah.
sure she would love for me to check out her quaint little show.
Well, you know.
You know, on our big successful show here.
Well.
You know.
No, well, listen, it's pretty successful.
Well-
we're growing an audience.
Well,
and listen, this is interesting.
Okay.
This very week, our listeners, actually our listeners,
Okay.
in the UK, for a day surpassed our listeners in the United States.
Oh, that's great. We're going to be big in another country. That's
yeah,
the best way to be.
it's almost like being big in Japan, only
Yeah.
it's the UK.
Well, we would love to be out of this country, so please, if you love the Punching Judys and you're in the UK, sponsor us.
Yeah.
We will come and be your
but
little
at least
rodeo clowns.
Send us some emails.
Yeah.
We'd really love to get to know
We
you.
wanna hear about
There's people
you.
from like Devonshire and Essex. And Devon on Thames and Liechtenstein. I think that's how you Leicestershire or something like that.
That's Leicester.
And we still have that
It's
person
Leicester.
from the Guernsey.
Guernsey.
Yeah.
Hey, Guernsey. How you doing,
I haven't
Guernsey?
seen anyone from London yet, but they're all over the country.
We're not
There's
good
just
enough for London yet.
Tons of them.
We're better in the small villages.
So, hey, guys.
Hi.
We're thrilled to have you as part of our
I would-
listening audience.
I think
and,
it's part of our name, too.
Well, we're a couple of queens, so...
But the Punching Judys, I mean, it goes back to a long...
Hey, listen, maybe we should devote a whole episode to the UK.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, when I was over there on my, European tour, and... Are you rolling your eyes again?
I'm not doing anything. I'm not giving you the satisfaction of even acknowledging the things that you're saying right now. Continue. You're just talking over me anyways. Continue.
Well, what's new? Really? But yeah, I just love those. I love those Brits. I love those Brits. I do. And we're thrilled to have you in our listening audience. Please write us.
Yeah, please.
Really, we're being just straight here. We'd love to start a conversation with you. Well, we're being upfront. We're being,
I love the English.
Oh,
fact,
listen, I love me some bangers and mash, especially the bangers. Yeah, that's
I won't be so pandery and disgusting and harp on stereotypes.
Yeah, well,
I genuinely love English television.
Oh,
and comedy.
Absolutely.
I love a good panto.
That's right.
I love a good panel show.
Yes.
I love QI. Do you ever watch QI?
Yes, I have.
I love QI.
I do.
I love
Graham. I love Graham
Norton.
Yeah.
Graham, have us on your show.
That's right. Oh, and I loved. Listen, I would definitely say one of my great inspirations for my comedy and my drag would have been Dame Edna.
Yes, absolutely.
I just adored her.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Dame Edna.
Rest in peace, Dame Edna.
She was marvelous.
Barry Humphries.
Yes, Barry was great.
Yeah, absolutely talented.
So, we're thrilled to have you.
Yeah.
And we really do hope that at some point, perhaps we can make a little trip over and
cross the pond.
Do a little number.
Entertain you.
Let us entertain you. Let us make you smile. Maybe do a few tricks.
That's all I know.
Some old and then some new tricks.
I like new and old tricks. Yeah.
I know you like tricks.
I like tricks.
Tricks are for you.
Silly rabbit. Tricks are for me.
Oh, yes. Well, anyways.
Was that your favorite thing then, the Brits?
Well,
you kind of rambled on about a bunch of your favorite things, to be honest.
It's been a wonderful week.
Good.
Yeah, I am.
It's a wonderful week in the neighborhood.
A wonderful week for a neighbor. Would you be mine?
No.
Yeah, you are my neighbor.
No,
yeah,
I'm your roommate.
Well, you are my neighbor because you're
our rooms neighbor each other, but we are roommates.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Well, anyways, did you have anything that you liked this week?
Well, girl, I have a big exciting thing coming up that I think you know about.
I do know it. Listen, this is kind of exciting.
She's going under the knife, boy. Yes, my favorite thing this week is going to be my plastic surgeon.
You had your consultation, didn't you?
Well, I had my consultation a few weeks ago, but then I had my pre-op this week.
Oh.
I have 3 more weeks until I go under the knife. Let's hope I don't die.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I'm a little nervous.
Oh.
I haven't been put under before.
Don't worry. I have Sylvia Ostaframore lined up to take your place one week.
In case I die.
And if you die, well, she'll take your place.
Yeah, I guess it's good to know that things will keep going even without me on the Punching Judys show.
I adore you. I've told you that before.
But what will be.
You know what they say? The show must go on. I'm excited for you, and I'm 100%. Going to be supportive of you.
Thank you.
And
thank you so much.
And listen, we did call them out last time, but the queer
the Seattle Queer Sick Pay. Yes,
that's right.
They are a big help.
They're wonderful. We put a thing on our last episode.
They were wonderful.
And you might want to think about donating to them.
Please.
So,
at Velocity Dance.
Oh. Those are good people.
They're great people.
Yeah.
They're great people.
So what else?
Well, I mean, Dr. Tucker is kind of hot. Dr. Tucker.
Is that really his name?
It is.
Dr. Tucker?
My plastic surgeon, Dr.
Like
Tucker.
Nip and Tucker?
Yes. If he was from Nippon, Japan, he would be Nip and Tucker.
Oh, that's terrible.
No, Dr. Tucker, he's a hottie. So I think I'll be in good hands.
Well, of course
he's going to open me up in ways that no other man ever has.
You're rotten. Listen, that's exciting.
It's very exciting.
So what was the pre-op about? What did they have to do?
They just sat down. They're like, these are the risks. I mean, you already know the risks, but you have to go and sign everything and
sign your life away.
NDA, not an NDA, but they're very plastic surgeons are very locked tight down because people sue them a lot.
Yeah, well,
and probably for the right reason sometimes.
Yeah, probably.
Hopefully not this one.
No.
He does a lot of them.
You're gonna be fine.
I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good.
You're gonna be great.
But if I come back, with a little slightly bigger lips and a facelift,
you'll look like me.
I'll look like you. Don't be surprised.
It'll be the Punching Judy twin show.
Yeah, like, hello. I do want to get some Botox, I think, this summer.
Why? You look so good,
girl. I got wrinkles in my forehead.
You do not.
Yeah, I do.
You don't.
I do, but that's why we use the blurring filter.
Oh, we are not using a filter. Listen, she looks good. She's just being silly.
I'm going to come back and be like that Jocelyn Rosenstein, the Catwoman, and be like,
oh, that's horrible, isn't it?
She just passed away.
I feel bad for her.
Rest in peace, Miss. What was her name?
It was.
Was it Jocelyn? It was
Jocelyn. Jocelyn Wildenstein.
Wildenstein. Rest in peace, Mama.
I think she got a little carried away.
We all did. Yeah, we all thought
Some people think that about my lips.
You kind of look like her. You really do.
My eyes did not look like
a cat. If you get like a little, if we get a little tuck and we make your eyes a little bit, I think, honestly.
I don't think so.
You have the same cheekbones.
Although, I am thinking about getting a little lift myself.
Really?
Well, at 64, I'm...
Oh, so
things
are getting a remodel?
Just a little bit.
Wow.
Just a little bit.
Huh. When she remodels, it's a whole process.
It's a big process.
They gotta get a construction team in here.
That's right. And plaster.
They shut down the block for a
although
while.
I have to say, when I get remodeled, it's very French because we use plaster de Paris.
Oh, I see. You sure it's not, what is that? What's the shit with the newspaper?
Oh,
paper mache?
No, it's not paper mache.
No?
No, it's plaster de Paris.
Really?
Yeah.
What makes it plaster de Paris?
Well, it says it's plaster de Paris.
That's it?
Plaster of Paris if you're an American.
So there's no difference with it?
Well, no, not really.
Oh, well, I guess.
Well, no, actually, there's a lot of difference.
Oh.
Plaster is way different than... what were you saying?
Paper mache?
Yeah, paper mache.
But what's the difference?
It's kind of like paper mache is paper.
No, but what's the difference between plaster and plaster de Paris?
Oh, well, one's more French. And I'm very much all about the French. I'm sure you'd love
to have a French man working over your face, girl.
It made me laugh last week when you were saying that you had to fight those two French twinks.
Oh, God.
I laughed the whole time I was editing that episode because I was like, I could totally see you doing that.
French twinks are a whole other breed of twink.
Well, tell me, I know all about that.
They're brutal. They're brutal.
When I was on my European tour, we'll leave it at that. French twinks and a European tour. You figure it out. Those French boys are not afraid to try new things. I'm just saying. And let's face it, puppets are a new thing.
Puppets are a nuisance.
Well, this kind of puppet. A little naughty puppet. I'm just saying. Why are you making that face?
I don't need to know that about you, girl.
What? You know that about
your
me.
Whole life?
Whew. What are you saying?
I don't need to think of your body just sprawled over some strange discotheque in Paris.
Oh, please.
Five drunk twinks just looking over you like they just found E.T.
When did you start being a real prude?
I'm not a prude.
We all know about you.
I'm rude, and I don't want to think about you.
Oh. Well, all right. Should we move on? I think we should go to Miscellaneous.
Put a missile.
A missile?
With any anus.
Oh, Miss Ruby.
What you'll get is Miscellaneous.
Welcome back.
to Miscellaneous.
What's going on with that?
Miscellaneous. It's my braces.
Hey, you do not have braces.
Yes, I do.
Hey, did you have braces when you were young?
I didn't actually.
Wow, because you've got a really nice set of...
I have nice upper teeth, but my bottom teeth are jacked.
Are they?
I'm not showing them on camera.
Oh.
No, they're bad.
I don't have any.
Yeah, you don't have teeth.
I don't.
Honestly, you look pretty scary with teeth.
I would.
It'd be like...
I put them in once, and it was kind of frightening.
Well, did you do individual teeth, or did you just have one big, long tooth?
No, it was individual teeth.
Really?
I looked like a shark.
Yeah, you probably did.
It was terrible.
Like a piranha. I just imagine you at the gay bar going, dang, dang, dang,
I was like, what the hell is that?
You're like Miss Pac-Man. Well, she didn't have teeth either.
No, she doesn't.
Can you imagine?
Have you seen my Miss Pac-Man impersonation?
No, you're probably great at it. Let's see.
Womp, 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 womp.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I used to hang out with her, but she was a real druggie.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
What was she doing? Power pellets?
She was. Hey, she was. Have you seen her on her little stage show?
I haven't, no.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Oh, Scott Shoemaker.
That's
Miss
right.
Pac-Man.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he's great.
She is. There's a They're coming up again. We'll have to talk about it next.
Yeah, we should go see it.
Next show.
Well, I think he's doing his paranormal show soon.
He is doing his paranormal show, but
we'll
I think there's going to be a brand new episode of
Miss Pac-Man.
Miss Pac-Man.
Oh, I hope so.
In June.
Ooh, we'll find out.
I may have already bought tickets.
Oh, well, there you go.
But
she already knows.
If not, we should get tickets and go.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
But I used to hang out with her. I love her shows, but she's just too much of a druggie for me.
Those power pellets really are addictive.
Well, and she just she can't stop.
Well,
she always says she's sober, but apparently sober to her means entirely something different than sober to me.
Well, Ruby, I think you might have caught on to my addiction this week.
I did.
So
I have never seen someone.
You know what we did?
Oh my God!
Well, I'll tell them. So Ruby and I.
We never go out in public together.
Ruby
never.
and I, we did for the first time. Ruby and I decided to go get dinner together this week, and we haven't gone to dinner in probably like 2 years.
That's right.
It's been a while.
They just her and Josiah.
Josiah came along.
They called me up, and
we're down the street. You might as well come and
Listen, it was kind of fun.
It was fun.
And it was a pizza place, and
right up the street.
You may have remembered us talking about how both of us
love
pizza is like heroin. So I was like, well, what the hell,
Why
a little
not,
pizza,
right?
and that'll be fine.
And we had some wine.
Yeah.
And we kind of just, poor Josiah, he just had us.
Listen, I
just
didn't have
watched
wine. I had a couple of Aperol Spritzers, which I got addicted to when I was on my European tour.
Yeah.
And, I just love them.
I'm sure you do. And they love you. I can tell by how sloshed you were by the end of the night.
Well, I wasn't.
Josiah!
Listen.
Josiah! I don't understand why you like her so much.
Oh, that is not true.
Josiah, she's so mean to me. You should comfort me, Josiah, in your big, strong arms.
Well,
Josiah.
When you went to the bathroom, he did tell me some stuff.
No, he did not.
Yeah, he did.
Nothing that I don't already know.
That may be.
That may be.
But, listen, I've never seen someone shove their face full of pizza.
Well,
listen, you couldn't stop yourself. I daintily ate 2 slices. And this one here ate like 4.
Yeah.
And not very daintily.
No.
And then honestly, I don't think I've ever been more embarrassed than when you were chugging the ranch dressing after every bite. She would pick up the big ranch dressing thing and just chug ranch dressing. Listen, there were these 2 ladies sitting next to us, and they came in there and they were like sitting there, and you start chugging that ranch dressing, and the one stood up and she's like, I think we're gonna go in the we were on the patio, and she said, I think we're gonna go inside. I was like, oh my God, I am embarrassed.
Ruby!
What?
Why are you sharing that information with people?
Because it's true.
I thought it was supposed to be a safe space for me to indulge in my favorite things.
Oh my God, she was ridiculous, really.
Well, don't forget the hot honey girl. The hot honey was great.
She was licking the bowl of the hot honey.
There was a little spoon. I was licking the spoon.
And then the bowl. It was a little bowl. And
did not like the bowl.
Yeah, she did.
But Sunny Hill.
Yeah.
Right up the street.
Yeah, well, now they know where we're at.
And I'm gonna give him a little shout out.
But it was really good.
It was great.
Oh my Lord.
Delicious. Some of the best Detroit style I've had.
It was deep dish, but not too. Have you ever had a pizza and it's deep dish, but it's too deep? It's too much.
It's the deep end dish.
Yeah,
we don't like
not
that.
This was not too much dough.
No.
Great toppings.
And
then whatever that stuff they gave us before.
Oh yeah, they gave us a little extra.
It was a burrata.
Was it a burrata?
It was a burrata.
It was delicious.
And
like mushrooms,
some of this beautiful bread and some
buffalo
kind of
mozzarella.
Oh my Lord! Listen, we're gonna have to cut this short because we're both.
We might just go get another
going
pizza.
To pizza.
Oh my God, I love pizza so much.
Well, you do, and apparently you like ranch dressing as well.
I love ranch, folks. If you love pizza as much as I do, just put a little pizza emoji down in the comments, or tell us your favorite pizza topping.
Tell us your favorite. Yes,
Ruby, what's your favorite pizza topping?
Well, I like chicken.
I do too.
I like chicken, and I like a little bit of some of those sweet onions.
Ooh, yeah.
That have been caramelized, and then a little bit of that soft goat cheese, and some kind of a light white sauce of some sort.
Oh, so you don't want a red sauce?
Obviously, I like the fattening stuff.
Well, I love a classic pie.
Yeah.
I like a good pepperoni.
Uh-huh.
A good cheese.
Yeah.
But I do sometimes like a garlic pizza, like a white pizza. I love white pizza on occasion.
Now, I don't like I know this is controversial, But I don't really like pineapple on my pizza.
I don't like pineapple on pizza.
I know
either.
people who do.
Listen, I'm not going to attack you.
No.
Over it. I think that's wrong.
But if you like, well, I would love to know how many of our listeners like it.
Pineapple on pizza.
And how many of our listeners do not like it. But I do. Listen, there was this pizza. How recently it was that little pizza place here in town that has the chain. Pagliacci.
Oh, Pagliacci.
Yeah, and they do a nice pizza. When
It's
I first
fine.
moved to Seattle, I had a great pizza from them.
Yeah.
But they did this one not too long ago, maybe a year ago, a special one, and it was like a hamburger.
They do that every
Woodies,
year.
the
with,
Woodies,
they,
you know.
They sell out so fast.
Oh, it's so good.
You got
it's
it?
crazy. Listen, it's burger and some pickles.
I want it so
And
bad.
It's like that pink sauce dressing.
Oh, I want it so bad.
Oh, and it is so delicious.
Oh, I want it so bad.
I know.
I've been trying to get it every year, and I never get it on time.
I know.
Do they put mustard on it too?
Listen, I'm gonna admit I ordered a large, and I didn't share.
Oh, well, bitch, you're gonna share from me next year. I'll go crazy. This year, I'm gonna go crazy.
It's
a springtime
delicious.
thing.
It tastes just like a hamburger. Listen, we're talking about all this stuff in Seattle.
So hungry. I'm starving.
And honestly, here we are talking. We're like, oh, our UK listeners, and then we're like, oh, let's talk about a pizza parlor in the
This week will
neighborhood.
just be people from Seattle will be all of our
But
viewers.
listen, if you're going to visit Seattle,
Yeah.
honestly, we hope we can give you some ideas of
Yeah.
things to do and see.
Yeah.
And, you know. But speaking of which, did I tell you I went to Mopop?
No. What did you do
Yeah.
there?
Well, it used to be called the Experience Music Project and in Seattle, but now it's called Mopop.
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 Mopop. And what a wonderful exhibition it was.
What was the exhibition?
Well, it was Keith Haring.
Oh.
Sadly, it's closing this next week. So
what day?
Oh, it was, I think, the 23rd.
Oh, I might have to go see
I think
it.
it closed last week.
Oh.
But it was wonderful.
Oh, I have to go
It really was.
I love Keith Haring.
Yeah,
So when I lived in New York, I got to go to the Gay and Lesbian Center where he did that whole bathroom.
The whole bathroom, yes.
Oh, it was so amazing to be immersed in it.
He was quite talented, for sure. And
He lost
it was
a whole generation.
it was a really good show. Now I have to say something about the rest of the museum. There was a Japanese anime.
Oh, I would love that.
Like comic books.
I love
whole
that.
selection, which was very interesting.
I'd love that.
I took some pictures.
Yeah.
Of some of the exhibition. Maybe you might put them up right here.
Oh, what?
Right here. You can see. It's kind of exciting.
What about here?
Yeah, well, that one too.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa.
There's another one. You're
It
crazy. You
flew
know
by
that.
my head. Whoa.
But it was a fun. Afternoon.
Yeah.
I like to go do stuff in Seattle.
Do you?
Really, it's a fun town.
Do you like to do stuff? Because when I see you passed out on the couch with a bottle of champagne right next to you, empty, and pizza sauce all over your mouth.
It's Prosecco.
I really don't know that you're doing
It's
stuff.
Prosecco.
Well, you can't afford champagne.
Well, I just don't. I like Prosecco better. Because
like
when
Cava
when I
better.
was in, when I was in my European tour and I was in Italy, I just really kind of got into Prosecco. Why are you making that face?
I'm going to go on vacation and you're not invited, girl. I'm going to go on a cruise and you're not coming.
I don't like cruises.
I'm going to go to the Bahamas and you're not coming, girl. I'm going to sit on a beach and I'm just going to take pictures and be like, ooh, my beach vacation.
Blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Who cares?
I developed a love of Mai Tais because I was in Hawaii.
Well, you might already have a love of Mai Tais. What are you talking
I love
about?
a Mai Tai.
Yeah, you're crazy.
Girl.
Yeah, but it was Prosecco. And yes, I was passed out on the couch.
You were.
That's right.
With pizza grease all over you.
True.
Yeah, exactly. She wants to talk about me and my ranch. She had pizza grease all over her tits.
I didn't.
You did.
I did not.
She sits there sometimes in like a little skimpy sort of chemise, and she had pizza grease on her fingers, on her tits, on her face.
Well, at least I'm not denying it.
Good.
Honesty
I know
is
who
the best
I know who
policy.
you are. Out of all this right here that you see, out of all this glamour,
Yes.
there's a nasty thing underneath all this stuff.
What do you say?
That gobbles down pizza like King Kong.
I'm not the one who ate 4 pieces and then gulped down half a bottle of ranch dressing.
I'm like 5 times as big as you, so 2 pieces is a lot for your small ass.
That waitress was shocked when she came out and had that.
She was a lovely waitress.
She was lovely.
She was an exceptionally lovely waitress. I think her name was Leah. Leah from Sunny Hill.
Oh.
Amazing waitress.
Yeah.
Loved her.
Oh,
She was so much fun.
She was very nice.
Well, did you remember that there was this lady, the ladies who got up right before they left, they said, "Aren't you cold?" to me. And I said, "No, the passion in my heart keeps me warm." And then they rolled their eyes and walked away.
What they said is, that is gross.
My passion for pizza.
And ranch dressing.
As ranch was dribbling down my chin, I said, "Why are you talking to me?"
Oh, well.
Well.
Anyways, it was fun. And it was good to see Josiah.
It was nice to have a little dinner date. We should do this more often.
Do we have to?
Yeah. I did feel bad for Josiah, and I said, "Josiah, I'm sorry that this sort of turned into a business thing."
Yeah, well,
we talked shop.
We talked shop.
And we can't help ourselves.
Well, we
broke out into song a few times, as we want to do.
Well, we don't usually get a chance.
No, we don't.
I
stay shut away in my room.
We try to avoid each other most of the week.
Well, right, because we don't want to ruin all the magic.
What magic?
Well, ruin all the tragic.
Well, the tragic magic.
The tragic magic.
Anyways.
Well, I think we've reached the end of the show.
Yeah.
So, friends.
Now, listen, I got one thing to say.
Okay.
We've still got some of those stickers left.
Got a few.
And all you have to do is drop us a note. Hey, and some people sent some pictures of where they stuck their stickers.
Oh, are we going to include those now?
Yeah, let's do
Okay.
it. You point, right there.
As we go on, we remember all the times is it a slideshow?
It is a little slideshow.
Sat together.
That's right.
Yeah, there we go.
And we'd love for you to get creative.
Get creative. Stick them wherever you want. And take a picture of it.
Jenny stuck hers on her sewing machine, as you saw.
Oh, I love that.
And she also has it on her car next to her Miss Ruby sticker.
Yeah, Patty wants to put it on her car.
Oh, I love Patty.
Ashley, our lovely fan and wonderful
you saw it.
From Georgia.
She had it on her drink bottle.
On her bottle, and she has it on her one of her little boards at home. I don't know what to call it. Like a cork board that she puts decorations on.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So keep writing us and getting those stickers.
Yeah.
And I looked into sending them to Europe. $1.65.
Oh my, that's not that bad.
That was not.
Could be worse. So if you are a lucky British fan of any type, we'd love to send you one. We can do it international. $1.65 is not bad.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and let you pay for that. But listen, we would love to hear from our UK fans,
and we'd love for you to write us letters and
that's right.
and send us some love at the Punching Judys at gmail.com. That's right.
The Punching Judys at gmail.com.
You can also what?
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. You can click subscribe at the bottom of our video.
Do.
At the bottom of our video, we'd love to hear from you, and make sure you hit the bell so you get notifications about our new websites.
That's right.
Our new videos.
That's right. And join us every Monday, and it's alternating now.
Yeah, we have.
So on one Monday, it'll be our whole bad advice episode, and then on the following Monday, it'll be our regular episode with favorite things and miscellaneous.
Yeah, exactly. You can find all of those on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Amazon Music. And if you'd like to watch the show, you can go on over to YouTube. You can also follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky,
where there are wonderful clips
of all of the madness here at the Punching Judys, and sometimes things that don't make it in the episode end up as clips on our pages.
So you definitely want to check those out.
You do.
And follow us.
Follow us, yeah.
We're not asking a whole lot. All you have to do is you just look down. You see that little thing? It says it's right down there, and it says subscribe.
Yep.
And all you have to do is push that.
And you're here
nothing
for life.
terrible will happen if you push that button.
You won't explode.
I know that I used to be like, I don't know if I dare subscribe.
But now we know it's safe.
Absolutely.
And we won't try to sell you anything.
We're not going to try and sell you anything.
We won't.
And so far, basically, we're willing to give you
stuff. We're giving a lot. We're giving a lot of ourselves away.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
the only thing we might request you to buy is a ticket to one of our live shows coming soon to Seattle. That's not.
Yeah, we hope Seattle.
Yeah.
Oh, I just wish it would be the UK too.
I know, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there.
So, anyways,
all right.
The time has come to say goodnight.
It's later than you think. We've had some laughs,
shared some fun, and toasted with some drinks. Until next time we have to say, whenever that may be, please do that thing we always ask, and please subscribe for free. What are you doing?
See you later, folks.